Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Insightful Friends Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. GB, and my co-host of this podcast, G Slim. Welcome,
Hello,
welcome.
hello.
How you doing?
I'm good, my brother. How is you?
I'm good. How's the New Year's treating you?
Oh man, real good. But you got like a whole year older or something, didn't
Yeah, my birthday was
it?
earlier this week, as at the time of
Yes,
this
sir.
recording. So, um, it's just another year older for me. I just turned 38. Um,
Damn.
nothing feels different. So, Jesus, you have to hit me with the damn. The fuck, bro.
Bro,
That's
we getting closer and closer to that prostate exam, bro. I'm telling you.
Jesus.
Go ahead, start doing them kegels and shit, bro.
Yeah, I heard that thing is like it's starting to get younger and younger. Like,
Yeah.
because I
That
know.
and the colonoscopy, bro. I'm not as nervous about the prostate as I am about the colonoscopy. I'm like, hey, y'all might have to dope me up.
Yeah,
Stick a camera up there, bro.
that's wild, man. Like, we get whenever you get to this age, you end up having to just do a bunch of stuff. Like, you got to worry about your blood pressure, your cholesterol, your sugar,
All of that
your
stuff.
diabetes.
Yeah, but good thing, like, doing shit like, exercising and all that shit can really, help you out and boost that shit up,
Oh yeah, I mean it's a lot nowadays. I mean, I'd rather have all this dealing with this nowadays than back in the day where that medicine is not up to par. So
Oh, hell yeah.
um, they tend to catch things a lot easier now. So, but
Yeah.
but talking about working out and stuff like that, our episode this week is all about workouts. Because you're bringing in the new year, you're trying to get fit, and you're trying to do that New Year's resolution, where people just do it for the next couple of weeks or months, and then everybody falls off. It's
Yeah, quitting day is close.
yeah, so it's not nothing new, but it's just um, everybody goes through it. I mean, if hey, if you start off now and you continue your workout, I mean, like, it doesn't have to be intense, but you continue to do it, you can reach your goal.
Yeah.
Like, even if you make it once a week, that's still hitting your goal. So
Yeah. That's one more time a week than you were doing it before.
yeah, I mean, I'm not doing any um, really New Year's resolution, new me, old me, new me coming in bullshit. I'm not putting myself at that level, but I mean, words of inspiration. Like, if you do set a goal, that's a good thing. It's always great to set a goal and follow through with it. But I mean, if you don't and you wing it, because the things that sometimes that you don't, that you're not gonna complete this goal. Like, you'll do it for the first couple of weeks and then you'll just stop. So. Uh, but that's not meant to discourage you. It's sometimes it's reality, and if you have the money, get a, a workout coach or a trainer.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, don't you have a trainer too?
Yeah, I got a trainer. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, what kind of workouts do you do? Like, what? Because I know, like, there's gym memberships that you go to, but then there's like other stuff like CrossFit. What is yours?
I ain't fucking with no CrossFit. Hell no. No, no, sir. Them CrossFit motherfuckers is crazy. Nah, I ain't doing that shit. But I mostly do strength and conditioning and that kind of stuff. Strength conditioning, endurance and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not a Ferrari. I'm not very fast. I'm a Escalade. I'm built for comfort, not speed. So,
Yeah, because my good friend, my best friend, I mean, you game with him, Germ. He
yeah.
he does CrossFit, and I'm like, dude, you crazy.
Oh, he do CrossFit. Oh, he crazy, bro.
He does CrossFit. I mean, more power to him, because I'm
Yeah.
not built for that. I'm built to lift weights. I'm built to stay stationary. Um,
Bro, Jeeves, you I thought that way about myself once upon a time, but once you like the first time, like you able to like jog and shit, it's like exhilarating. Like, damn, my big body ass can like move.
Yeah.
But ain't no, it still ain't no level of no CrossFit shit.
No, I mean, mind you, like whenever I was younger and doing, I was part of the weightlifting team, and I was more athletic back in the day. I was able to, yeah, I was able to like keep up with like the CrossFit team and stuff like that. Not the CrossFit, cross country team. Like,
I
dude,
was
like
like, CrossFit was back then.
they were doing like, cause I was a manager, and for the
Oh,
cross country team, so
mhm.
um these guys, the way how they train, dude, like they basically run like 8-10 miles, that
Yeah,
and like that's the day before their actual race,
yeah.
and I'm trying to keep up with them. I'm going like the first mile, dude, second mile I was out. I was like, I'm walking this shit, so it's like, but I mean, even back then, um I'm like, y'all can run this 6-8 miles, but I could outlift the hell out of all y'all. Back in, I mean, my personal best was like bench press was at 525.
520. What the fuck?
No, not bench press. Bench press was 375. Uh,
That's
parallel
still insane,
parallel squat was 525. So
bro. That's still fucking crazy though.
yeah, leg press I max out my other machine like with all 45 pounds weight.
Jesus
Um,
Christ, man, you
man,
was a fucking monster, Jeeves.
it's crazy because like the gym that I was going at when I was younger, they
Mhm.
had the leg press machine, and like on one side can max out to like 14 plates, and then there's
Damn.
and that's like 14 on one, 14 on the other, and then like you
Mhm.
can stack like I think six to eight on top. So it's like I was I I maxed out. If I'm not mistaken, if my math is math incorrect, uh, if it I think it was 14 plates on side. Let's make it little. Let's do 12 plates per side. So
So 10 plates is 450
yeah,
plus another 90.
uh,
So that's
let's just say 24
560,
plates.
540.
24
So
plates
24
already.
times 45.
45 times 24 is 1080 already, and then I stacked up six more on top.
Bro, you was pressing a ton,
Yeah,
like an actual ton.
yeah.
Jeez, what the fuck is wrong with you, Jeeves? Like,
That shit was crazy. If I tried to do that now,
bro,
my knees would pop. I
bro,
would,
your whole body will pop. Fuck your knee.
yeah. So it's just leg
Jeeves,
press.
you,
Leg
Jeeves, you
presses
could
is
seriously,
insane.
bro, you could seriously, like, right now, you could come out of retirement, you could be like a world champion powerlifter, bro.
I
Like
wish.
real shit, real shit.
And everybody that's like power cleaning and shit like that or whatever. Uh, I know. I'm trying to remember the terminology.
Hmm.
There's power clean, then there's
Snatch and jerk.
snatch and jerk, like where you
Hmm.
press it over your head, like like you
Yeah.
do the. So
Hmm.
it was like whenever I was doing that, I was I can basically power clean like 550, 600 at a time. And then
Get off, bro.
I was power
This whole
clean.
episode about to be about you now.
No,
Fuck the Reddit stories.
and then
I want to hear more about this shit.
I was power cleaning like I think 375, 400 somewhere around there because it
Jesus.
was insane. Because like how your technique is like basically
Yeah.
lift
Hmm.
up, and then it's like come up right here
Lift up
and then
and
pull
yeah,
up your head.
and it's called whoosh. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like pushing up that amount of weight, and at that I was like 14, 15 years old doing that. So and I weighed like I think 210, 225 at the time. So that that's all my personal best. Like that's the most I've ever done,
Bro,
and that
that's
was at
like,
that age.
that's like Olympic level shit.
Yeah, I'm not saying that I could do multiple reps. I was able to do like at least once or twice.
You only need to do
So
one good one, and they take your best one.
yeah, it was insane because whenever I was bench pressing. I was in the weight
Mm-hmm.
rooms with the guys in high school, and
Yeah.
I had like all like the varsity guys, like the linemen. They were spotting me on both sides, like like on three sides, and
Yeah.
making sure. And then they were spotting me on my parallel squats. So it was like there was basically no bars to help me
Yeah.
stop. It was like free weight, so it's
Mhm.
not from. Um,
Did you deadlift?
I did deadlift. That's what it was, deadlift and then power clean.
Mm-hmm.
So I was deadlifting about 550 and I power cleaned about
Bro.
325. Deadlifting to me is feels like it's nothing because I do a lot of like tire work and like I'm
Yeah.
lifting from you know uh from the bottom up, so it's like it's not a because I worked at a tire shop since I was like a kid, so it's like I'm
Yeah.
used to lifting big tires and stuff.
Yeah.
So putting that into actual form made it a lot easier to do. So,
Yeah.
um,
Bro,
but
I wish you fucking live closer, bro. We would, bro. Bro, we be powerlifting together.
yeah,
We I seriously like be like, hey, let's go to this powerlifting competition. Like, let's go.
yeah. Like the crazy shit is that I know damn well that I need to not do the heavy weights, knowing that how much I can do, because I know I would throw my back out or like hurt myself. So I would have to start bottom back to top.
No, bro, that's perfectly fine. Cause
Yeah,
like right now, my last max deadlift I checked was 400.
yeah,
So and I tried like 405, and it was like it was like
yeah.
so yeah, but nah, like nah, I like I really want, like, that's one of my goals one day. It's even just, and I know I ain't gonna win or nothing like that, but I want to just like
But don't doubt yourself.
bro, you gotta see these heavyweight motherfuckers, bro. They squatting like 800,
It's
like
okay. You can do it. I have
not no
faith.
800,
You,
not no 800. I just want, like I
if
said, I
you
just
have
want to
faith in
go for
me,
it.
I have faith in you.
But you was doing this shit in high school, so
Exactly, high school.
I
That
was,
I'm,
I was
I,
a band geek, bro. I wasn't doing none of this shit in high school, man.
I was with the
I went,
powerlifting
I
team playing
bro,
football.
I wasn't never built like that. So
Yeah,
all this shit is new for me. I love to like enter just like for the experience. It's like, oh yeah, should I enter? Then I got 3 red lights on all of my lifts, but I gave it a shot.
yeah. It's crazy. Like I think the last time I did um, leg press was I think about 2 years ago,
Mhm.
and I was at Planet Fitness, and I think I was close to maxing it out,
Mm.
um, but I felt I was like I need to wrap my knees
Yeah,
because I knew like I was doing this without wrapping my knees and stuff, and I was like I need to
yeah.
wrap my knees or else this is gonna buckle and I'm gonna be in a serious heap of pain.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, my man, Jeeves, damn.
but
You learn something new about your friends and shit every day.
oh
That's
yeah,
amazing, bro. That's
yeah.
fucking.
But with that said, with this Reddit story, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like
Mhm.
button. But what we do here on the Insightful Friends podcast, we read Reddit stories and we give our insightful opinions on what stories we read. So uh,
Sure.
we're just here for your for your entertainment, and maybe our advice can help you out. We have our own takes on it. So,
Yeah.
but with that said, this week's episode is uh, basically working out. It's since we're getting into the New Year routine, people's doing the workout. So we're doing workout Reddit stories this episode. So first story, it comes from the "Am I the Asshole" subreddit.
Oh boy.
This was posted 4 years ago. Title is "Am I the Asshole for throwing up in my gym and publicly calling out a workout partner's hygiene? I train jujitsu, which is a martial art where people roll around and wrestle on the ground. There is one person, probably mid 30s male, chubby, who attends the same classes I do, and he has always had a minor hygiene issue. I never considered it enough to say anything, and we are not exclusively paired up, and nobody else in the class has commented on it. Today was especially bad though. He either straight up shit his pants or did not bother to wipe because we got in this position where his ass is basically in my face and the stench was overpowering. I tapped just to get him off of me. Luckily, he did, but I rolled over and vomited on the mat. That is just nasty, bro. Like that's how bad did he have to be for you to throw up?
No wonder that motherfucker a black belt. You win all his match, man. I'm gonna stink tap everybody. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna put your ass in north south position. It's over with.
Oh my god. The instructor asked me if I was sick because of that illness going around, and I told him that insert name smelled like shit. I was angry and disgusted, and it came out honest and loud. But it was loud enough for everyone else to hear, including the guy in question. The guy actually ran out of the studio in tears, and the lesson/gym closed early to clean up the mess I made. I did stay behind to help clean. So am I the asshole?
You not, bro.
He's not. He's not the asshole. That, like I said, his stench had to be that bad.
If you weren't even in pain, you just tapped it. He's taking ass up off you, bro.
He was in pain. He just couldn't breathe.
Yeah, he was in olfactory pain.
Oh my god! I mean, there are some stenches in this world that I smelt before, but for I would probably throw up too, because the fact is that his ass was in his face. You know the position that I'm thinking of, like he probably got in
I'm thinking about north south position, or like he probably tried to like get him in a Kimura or something like that,
or
where he
arm
had
bar.
like arm lock or something, where he like standing over him, because like in a Kimura, that's normally what you would do is you get him, you lock that arm and put it behind them, and you like step over their head, and it's like you drop your ass like right down in their face to get leverage. So it's one of those, and that's what I'm thinking. Like, bro didn't even have his arm locked up yet, and he was like, "Fuck that."
Exactly, bro. That was just. I wanted to. I can't imagine. That.
Bro, that's why I can't. Bro, that's why I couldn't do no jujitsu, bro.
Yeah.
That's why, bro. Bro, I'm staying. Whatever the lowest belt. What is it? White? It's not white belt. Is it the lowest belt? I'm staying that shit forever. If you drop your ass in my face, it's over, bro.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the.
Like, bro, I'm turning in my gi and everything.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. I can't even blame bro for that. Maybe he could have been a little more tactful, but when you in the heat of the moment like that, and because like you said, it's like I could say like the only smell that I ever smelled my whole life that like if I smell it again, I instantly like be ready to just like fucking throw up is like rotten chicken.
Yeah.
Like that's like I smell rotten beef. I smell rotten pork. I was like smell like fucking dumpster juice, rotten garbage and shit. But it's like fucking rotten chicken is the only smell. So
yeah,
if it's got to be that bad to make you just like instantly roll over, like you surrender and instantly roll over and just throw up all over the mat, bro. It just had to be bad.
Man. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to get to this comment because,
bro, that's okay.
Wild. one of the comments that OP had responded to was, I'm torn on this one. I guess we could argue that what you said was a knee jerk reaction, such as
Mhm.
throwing a punch when you are startled to the point of defense. I think if you don't seek him out to apologize and talk it out, then you will be the asshole in my books.
Yeah.
So, info, did you plan to do this? And OP responded, I hit him up on Facebook, apologized, and offered to talk about it next time we see each other. He said he's going to take a break from that gym until it dies down. Hopefully, this isn't the hot topic at class tonight, but I'll provide updates.
Mhm.
And then he says, I talked to the instructor after class tonight. He had a talk with the guy, and basically, the guy is going to leave this gym, have a more strict hygiene regimen, and start a clean slate at another studio across town. There were only a dozen or so people who witnessed it, and they were mostly mature. Youngest student was some girl in college who found it gross and wouldn't want to talk about it anyway. At least it
Mhm.
was a contained incident in real
Yeah,
life, and he didn't quit the sport.
that's good. Dan say
So, I mean, yeah,
problem solved. You're not the asshole now. So there we go.
yeah. I mean, like you
you,
have to
you
have
did it.
some type of hygiene level. Like
Yeah.
I know, like gyms, they have that stinky sock smell.
Yeah.
I mean, that's athlete's foot and shit. Like that's the normal shit that you smell if
Yeah.
if you go to the
But
gym.
shit,
But
bro.
shit, you
Yeah, man.
you can't, man. Like you have to clean yourself up, wipe, like clean your ass, like get a wash rag, get your hand up in that bitch and clean all that shit in your,
Mhm.
especially whenever you know that you're going to be in positions where your ass or your dick is
Yes,
going to be in someone else's face. Like,
You got to bro. You got to clean your ass. You got to clean your balls. You got to clean your Gucci, bro. You got to
yeah,
clean all of this shit.
yeah,
And where look powder, specifically Gold Bond powder. I've been using it. Fucking wonderful. It helped with my chafing. Like, cause I got like big ass fucking thighs and shit. So like normally like when I'm moving and running shit, like my thighs will like keep rubbing together and chafing and shit. Gold Bond medical medicated powder really helps with that. Like you can rub it like on your thighs, and even for men, you can use it in your crotch area for like a deodorant too. It works good for that. Or packing in your ass crack. Do all three. I recommend doing all three. You don't run around with swamp ass. You don't run around with swamp balls, and you don't run around with chafed thighs. So
yeah,
Gold Bond medicated powder. I swear by it, one of my powerlifter friends, she put me on it because she using this shit. It works. It's good. I've been using it for like a month now. Gold Bond medicated powder. Don't use Equate. Equate is gonna look and sound the same, but you can't use Equate in your genital area.
yeah,
Only Gold Bond.
yeah,
Trust me on that.
yeah. I got this thing where that is it's like that. It's I forgot I forgot the name of it, but it's
Mhm.
you can put it on your your balls and everything like that or whatever.
Mhm.
It so that it prevents your balls sticking to your thighs and shit,
Yeah.
and it has a smell to it as well.
Dude powder.
I don't know. It's some type of cream thing that is basically it's a cream that turns
Oh,
into basically powder.
oh, I didn't know about that because the only other thing I tried was like Manscaped, and Manscaped work on the deodorizing point, but it didn't really help me too
Yeah.
much with like the amount of chafing that I had. So
Mm,
when I switched to like the Gold Bond medicated powder, that really helped like it deodorized and chafe. So it like knocked out both of them because I do some heavy duty chafing. So
yeah.
it's like, yeah, like like it hit the spot.
Yeah.
Is it Mando? Maybe?
I don't remember exactly. It's in
Mm.
my cabinet drawer, but like, because I'm I'm walking and my wife is like, why you keep putting your nutsack? I'm like, because my balls are sticking to my thigh, you know.
Right. Yeah.
So as part of a like a stocking stuffer for Christmas, that's what she
Mm.
had got for me. So
Oh, one more tip as well. Don't wear regular boxers.
yeah,
Regular boxers not going because like men we need support too. We need support too. We need ball support. Because you don't want them motherfuckers just all around the place, whoosh, whoosh, right? So don't use regular boxers because one regular boxer is going if you have big legs like I do, regular boxers gonna ride the fuck up. That's
Yeah,
just what they do, and it's not gonna support your balls. I swear by boxer briefs. Boxer briefs are amazing at both support and helping with the chafing and keeping everything in place down there.
yeah. I'm gonna have to invest in certain boxer briefs. Like my thighs are big,
Mhm.
so it's like
Yeah,
it's tight on my thighs. So, um,
I try Hanes, and Hanes just don't work good for me. Fruit of the Loom, that's my recommendation.
yeah. Fruit of the Loom. I got uh, uh, regular underwear. I guess like
Mhm,
not technically tidy whities or whatever, but it's basically like
mhm.
regular underwear.
Yeah.
And great for great for ball support. But I mean,
Yes.
I heard that it for those who are looking to have kids, I wouldn't recommend wearing stuff like that because I heard that it lowers your sperm count.
Mm.
Because I guess of the heat or something. I'm not sure. Do not quote me
Oh
on
yeah,
this.
yeah, 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 yeah. I heard about that too. Yeah,
So,
the heat from having them like packed up so tight.
yeah. So
It's like the heat. But fruit of the loom, they do got something that's breathable.
yeah,
They got something that's breathable, and they got some specifically that's like moisture wicking for like doing athletic shit too.
yeah. So
So
check that out. Give it out for
yeah,
big
see,
guys or
insightful
guys with
brain.
big thighs or anybody
Yep,
with big thighs.
guys with big thighs. Yes, sir.
Guys with big
That-
thighs.
that's got to be our team name for something. Guys with big thighs. That's gonna be our team name for something, bro.
How about a Call of Duty team?
Call of Duty team. Guys with big thighs.
Guys with big thighs. Yeah. But overall, overall vote was not the asshole. I think
Correct.
what it was that they just, or like some people are saying that everyone sucks here
Yeah.
because of the way how he kind of handled it. But in a way, is like I get it. Like some people aren't confrontational. They don't want to, or like they'll feel bad, like like trying to go up to somebody because you don't know their situation. Like, but sometimes like you're in this, like you're in this predicament where that you have to kind of let your like your fellow members or your fellow
Yeah.
teammates know, like, hey, you kind of smell. You might want to get fix that.
Yeah.
You know, hygiene is a big thing.
Yeah. And I do think, and I'm trying to, get a original poster benefit of the doubt. If that they didn't throw up and the match could have went on, and they pull him to say, hey bro, hey look, you might need to,
Yeah,
hey, go hit the showers.
yeah. But that
You
that
gotta-
smell had to been that like
it had to be
bad
horrible,
for him to
man.
throw up.
Throw up, yeah.
Yeah,
It's God.
yeah. I mean, like you said, we smelled like bad chicken,
Mhm.
even bad fish, like just something that's sitting
Yeah.
outside. Like this, there's this thing that is a fly catcher thing, where that like it's liquid on the
Oh
inside.
yeah, yeah.
Bruh, that shit,
Those things fucking stank, bro.
bro, that thing stinks.
The
Like,
one I know they use like apple cider vinegar, but the other shit smell rotten.
yeah,
Whatever they
it
use.
smells rotten.
Yeah,
So like it's
yeah.
like it worked, but the things that we felt that it was actually attracting more flies. And like it
Hmm.
was like the whole like container was like getting full.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man,
Hmm.
this shit is nasty. Like it smelled horrible. It just that if that smell was that bad, I imagine if you're up close, I would be throwing
Yeah.
up too. So that's the
Yeah.
only thing I could think of that would make me
Hmm.
want to throw up. So
Like, bro, hey, my man, you smell like a fly trap, bro.
yeah.
Hey,
uh, okay. Well, on to the next story. All these are gonna be all "Am I the asshole?" posts, so
okay,
I'm not gonna say anything else about the subreddit. But this all "Am I the assholes?"
okay.
So next story up: Am I the asshole for leaving my girlfriend alone in the ER to go work out?
Yes, before we even get started, bro. Ain't For the sake of the podcast, I will give it a listen. Bro, yes.
Some people like the they don't do they not realize, like, do they not reread what they type and think about, like,
I can't think of no situation that could justify you leaving your girlfriend at the emergency room to go work out. But I will listen.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll listen.
This is not a shit post, and I feel I already know the answer. At least he figured that he knows the answer now. So, my girlfriend asked me to drive her to the ER for what we are assuming is pneumonia. When we pulled up to the parking lot, it was packed, and I realized we would probably be there a while. So I mentioned I could probably run to the gym to lift while she waited to be seen. She didn't say anything and just kept walking. While they were getting her vitals, I heard another patient say she had been waiting for almost 4 hours. I told my girlfriend when she came out that we would most likely be waiting a lot longer and I would just work out late that night. She told me to just go to the gym and that she'd wait alone. I told her I'd make it real quick and be back as soon as possible. I also asked if I also asked her if she would be mad, and she said she didn't care. I left her there to go to the gym, and about an hour later, she texted me saying she was leaving because she was feeling really sick, and the nurse told her the wait time would be even longer because of two traumas that got admitted. She ended up Ubering home because I wasn't there to drive her home. She doesn't seem to be actually mad at me. She said she wants to go to bed. I feel like shit, but also told me to go. But also she told me to go. Am I the asshole if she gave me the okay to leave? Yes.
Yes, still my answer ain't
Yeah.
changed. Yes. So here's the thing about being in a relationship with a woman. She didn't say yes, you could go. She said, I don't care.
Yep.
That means motherfucker, do not leave me here.
Re-
I'm dying. I'm sick. Nothing in barring us another emergency, nothing could be more important right now.
yeah.
You could take off 1 day lifting, bro. You could take then you talking about I'm gonna be back as soon as possible. You're gonna go to the gym, you're gonna work out, you're gonna get funky and sweaty.
Mm-hmm.
So that means after you leave, you're gonna have to take a shower and change clothes, then come back. Just bro, you could take a day off lifting. All right. You don't have
It's
to you lifting unless you have some sort of condition that says if you don't lift weights every 24 hours, you will die. Stay with your girlfriend.
yeah, like it's
Stay with your girl.
he's the asshole because the thing is that like you said, relationship wise, you are in a committed relationship. It didn't say how long they were been together, but the moment
Yeah.
that you enter a relationship with somebody, the moment that you it
And
looks
you
like that
label it and
it,
you label say, I'm your boyfriend and you're my girlfriend.
yeah, and it looks
Yeah.
like they live together. So the thing is that no matter what, you first off, y'all going to the ER. Would you
Yes.
do that to your family, like your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister?
I mean, this guy, he sound like he might. I gotta
He
go get a
might.
pump, bro. I gotta go get a pump, bro. Sick pumps, bro. Like,
But regardless of the thing is that you're going to the ER for a reason. It's called the emergency room.
mhm.
Your girlfriend is sick.
And
You,
pneumonia is like actually really serious.
yeah,
More serious than like people like die from pneumonia.
yeah. So I mean, regardless of how long the wait is, go. Like this is the thing is that he doesn't seem like he's mature. They don't have any age, so it's like they might be young. They might be like young like in the lower 20s
Yeah.
age. And the thing is that you need to be there for your other person. That's why
Mhm.
you're in a relationship. You got to take care of each other. If that's not what you're looking for, you need to leave. She should dump your ass immediately
Mhm.
because the things that she was not feeling well. She says she don't care exactly what you said, Slim. That yes, she does care. Like she just pissed off right now, and she's mad. She
Yeah.
doesn't want to fight in the ER with you about this. She's saying she don't care. She does care. She wants you to fucking stay. She she don't. It's like you. She is a given. Doesn't need to ask you to stay. You should want to stay
Yeah.
because she's not feeling well. She took a fucking Uber home because your ass wasn't there to
Yeah.
fucking bring her home.
Hmm.
Like,
Or to at least comfort her and be like, all right, we'll wait this out together as long as we possibly can
yeah.
together.
I mean, if you would have stayed, she wouldn't have want to wait it any longer. So y'all would have gone home already. You could have put her to bed and all this stuff. Then your ass could have gone worked out. Like
Yeah.
it would have worked out for you, you know. So overall vote is the asshole.
Yeah. So
He has a little update because he says update because I'm getting a lot of questions. She went to the ER because urgent care was closed and was having t- tear indu- oh severe tear inducing back and chest pain when breathing.
jeez.
And my girlfriend has not responded to me since last night. I'm assuming she will be my ex very soon. I spoke to
Wow.
her
Yeah.
sister, and apparently her parents are annoyed with me as well. She went to the urgent care this morning and does have bacterial pneumonia. Okay, so they don't live together, but they're in a
Um,
relationship. And the thing is that, yeah, you you are assuming correctly that you are about to be the ex.
hmm.
She needed you. She could have called someone else, but she needed you to be there,
Hmm.
and you fucked up. So,
Big time.
um, first overall comment with 1.4 thousand votes. You're the asshole. She doesn't seem she doesn't seem to be actually mad at me. She just says she wants to go to bed, quote unquote. She's mad and she's hurt.
Yeah.
You chose your gains over her.
Hmm.
So, uh, another one. Exactly. I'm currently in hospital myself. Was taken to A&E 2 nights ago, and my boyfriend brought me. He sat from 5 p.m. till 3 a.m. with me and refused to leave until they provided me a bed. He had an interview the next day and he was willing to sacrifice that to make sure I was okay. So I told him to go home. I didn't want him missing the opportunity. OP couldn't even be bothered to wait with his sick girlfriend so he could go to the gym. Jeez, you're the asshole 100% OP. That's lousy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like,
You can't you can't even play devil's advocate for this dude.
no, you can't because there's no way around this at all. Like,
None whatsoever.
just the audacity of some fucking people, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Gotta get these sick games, bro. Like, sit with your girlfriend.
if if,
She
if
went through.
I if I have to bring my wife to the hospital in the middle of the night, I'm going. Even though
Yeah.
even whenever we were just girlfriend boyfriend before all this,
Hmm.
I had to bring her to the emergency room one night or whatever, and it was like till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I had to work in the next 2 hours. I had to get up basically in the next 2 hours. Like, you have to do what you gotta do to be there for your partner. Like,
Yeah.
that's the reason why you're together. That's the reason why y'all like each other. You know, like, if that's not what you're into and that's not what you're for, like, leave. Like,
Yeah.
don't make it worse. Like, let them be with someone that will love them and take care of them and know that that person will be there for them.
Yeah. 100%. I had similar situation. I had to take my wife to the emergency room, and this was back when Walmart was still 24 hours before the pandemic. So,
Don't you miss
uh,
that shit?
bro, I like sincerely do.
Mhm.
Because like man, so it was so we had just got married in 2019, so it was either right after or maybe right before we got. It had to be after. It had to be after we got married.
Mhm.
So like right after we got married, we hadn't even been married a whole year yet. And I ended up taking her to the emergency room. It was in the middle of the night because she was like she couldn't breathe and all this stuff. Her chest was hurting. She was like she had like a super nagging headache. So all right, like get up, go to the emergency room. She's like, no, no, shut the fuck up. We finna go to the emergency room. Like
Yeah.
that's what's gonna happen. It was at like 9 at night, and they saw her and everything, and Um, I even went to like Walmart, and like the Walmart that's close to us wasn't open 24 hours anyway. So I had to drive out further to a 24-hour Walmart. Then in the middle of the night, find a 24-hour pharmacy to, fill a prescription and all that. Still, and like had work at 8 o'clock the next morning, and we just getting done at like 4 or 5. So it's like that's one of the things that just come with the territory of being, a spouse, is that what honor, cherish, and love and cherish, or whatever the fuck they say, but sickness and health and all this shit, like you're supposed to be there for them.
Yeah. And even
Yeah.
if you're just in a relationship with somebody,
Mhm.
you you have that level of being, like of care for that other person.
Yeah.
That's why you're with them. Like you,
Mhm.
you care for that person. You love them, and you want to make sure that you can do whatever you can to either ease their pain or make sure that they don't feel like shit. Like you do whatever you gotta take. Like it's
Yeah.
like most likely she would have been doing like she wouldn't have left him if he needed to go
Right.
to the ER. You know,
Mhm.
so but I hope she left his ass because
Right.
dude, like that's like a
That's
gym bro type of shit.
wild. Yeah.
Even gym bros that I hear about or whatever,
No, not at
they
all.
wouldn't do that. They'll find their ways to go to the gym after,
Yeah.
but they're not gonna leave somebody like that. Like
Right.
no
Bro,
human.
bro, my trainer is a fucking Avenger in secret. I'm convinced of it. He was like, "Hey, I gotta run home real quick, take care of something with the wife, or take care of something with the kids." Like, hey, somebody finish training G. And that's what it is, bro. So
Yeah,
he dropped everything to go be with his wife, and that's what it's supposed to be.
yeah,
Like that's what it's
exactly.
supposed to
So,
be.
um,
Yeah.
all right, on to the next one.
Yes, sir.
Am I the asshole for not wanting to go work out with my male friend anymore because I saw there's a lot of cute guys at the gym and now I'm worried they might think I have a boyfriend? I went with him originally because he's very knowledgeable about it and I said maybe he could show me some of the exercises like how to do squats and such. Since then, we got in the habit of going together and becoming workout partners. However, as this is part of my glow up period where I lose weight and get more toned, and then hotter guys start to notice me more, I've been thinking there's some cute guys at this gym, but if they see me with my friend, they'll assume he's my boyfriend. Because of this, I told him it'd be better if we didn't go together anymore. When he asked me why I explained it, when he asked me why, I explained it to him, but he said that was silly of me and claimed even I should be happy if being with him prevented other guys from hitting on me. Am I the asshole for rather wanting to go on my own from now on?
Mm. Huh.
In ways, I
Yeah.
in ways I believe she's the asshole
Yeah.
because the
Yeah.
things that you had asked him
Yeah.
to help you get into shape. So this
Right.
this this guy has been there, your friend has been there to help you get into shape because you're looking for that, your glow up period.
Right.
You're looking to get hotter and all this stuff for other guys to be attracted to you. I get it. I get the point that you don't want other uh, men to think that, oh, that's your boyfriend or whatever.
Right.
But there's ways to do it. Like if you could be, I seen this in the gym. Like you could be staring at another guy, and the guy is staring at you or whatever.
Hmm.
You can make that initiative of like
Yeah.
going up to them and or like letting your friend know like, hey, like this guy is checking me out or whatever. You want to, like go
Go to the side of
go
the gym
go
real
to the
quick. Yeah.
side or something so that he can come to me.
Yeah.
Um, but the things that most of the time at certain gyms, people are not there to hook up.
Right.
They're there to get their workout and go home.
Mhm.
But that there is that point in time where that people do go to the gym. They see other people that go to the gym as well. It's a routine. You start to notice them. You start to notice that, hey, like we got this in common. We like to go work out and shit like that.
Yeah.
Um, and then yeah, like people hook up there sometimes and shit like that. It's not a thing that it's not uncommon. It does happen.
Yeah.
But other times, whenever females are working out, they do not want other guys to be gawking at them, staring at
Mhm.
them, and trying to hit on them while they're trying to work out. You know, so it's a tricky situation. You are the asshole for not wanting to work out
Yeah.
with your friend anymore. That's been there for you. It's
Mhm.
it's
He the
very
one who got you there. So
exactly. And the thing is that there's ways to go about it
yeah.
instead of brushing off your friend that's been there. Like it's
Mhm.
I,
Yeah.
I think she's the asshole for doing that, but I get what she's saying.
Yeah. I still think she the asshole. Like she could have went about it a different way instead of just saying, "Hey, all right, I'm like." It's like she used, like you said, she used him to like get hotter and more noticeable and stuff, and just like said, "All right, I don't need you anymore. Like,
Hmm.
fuck out of my life."
Yeah.
Right? Not saying no shit like for anybody to try to think. So, oh, so you're saying she should have gave him? I'm not saying that she should have gave her friend a shot. He might not even be interested in her like that because they're already friends and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if he was interested in her, he would have talked to her way before she got quote unquote hotter and glue up, right? But just to be like, yeah, like fuck out my face so I can invite another guy into my space or whatever, because you cramping my style and all this. Like, because like I could from personal experience, I don't give a fuck what nobody else is doing at the gym.
Hmm.
It be fine women, it be hot women and shit, but I'm not there for you. I'm there for me. I'm in there fighting for my fucking life.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing in the gym. I'm fighting for my fucking life. I don't give a fuck what's going on as long as it's like no nothing like dangerous coming toward me or nothing or anything like that. I could give less than a shit. So all those cute guys that you're noticing may not even be fucking noticing you.
Hmm.
And especially if it's a group of guys. A group of gym bros are only concerned with their gym bros that they're in a group with. They're looking at each other.
Yeah.
Not in a homosexual way, but someone might be, but
Mm.
whatever, right? They're like, oh yeah, bro, sick lift, bro, sick gains, bro, good
Yeah.
job. Bro. Like that's all they there for.
Yeah. They focusing on lifting weights. They're focusing on getting their
Yeah,
certain muscles work out. They're making
right.
sure that their friend is, doing the right way to lift
Yeah.
or encouraging each other. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, you may glance out and stare at all these other women and stuff like that or whatever. But the things that majority of the times, guys at the gym when they're working out, they're not interested in hooking up. Like I
Yeah.
said, majority of people going to the gym are not there to hook up. They're there. People are sweaty. You know.
Bro, people be sweaty, people be musty and
Yeah.
shit. I wouldn't dare had the audacity to try to approach a woman. Like if I was single, approach a woman like while I'm working out. Cause I'm like, bro, this is not gonna be a good impression. Like her nose is not gonna be impressed by what I have going on over
Yeah.
here after I'm burnt like 500 or 600 calories. Like
Hmm.
it's not gonna be pretty.
Yeah.
So no, she's an asshole.
Yeah.
She's an asshole.
I
Asshole.
mean, like whenever I was younger, going work out, like after me and my girlfriend had broke up. Well, whenever I
Mhm.
broke up with her, um, I was going to the gym, working out and stuff. There was a chick we did interact with each other and then hooked up and all that shit. But it was like I wasn't there to hook up with other women there. I was
Yeah.
there to get in shape because I wanted to have that glow up. I wanted to look better, be
Glued up. Yes,
to
sir.
be more available,
Yeah.
and and the thing is that I wasn't focusing on hooking up with somebody at the gym. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it only happened to me once. I mean that didn't work out, but uh, it's just whenever you do a routine and stuff like that, you do have that wingman there as well. And
Yeah.
sometimes like you can't interact with the like with the opposite sex or like somebody you're attracted to, and then something can happen. But the things that we are not there to hook up, we are
Right.
there to work out. Um, top comment said, I mean, you don't go to the gym to get a boyfriend. You go to work out. And if it were me and a man was looking at me as dating material at the gym and asked me out or started talking to me while flirting, I'd switch the times I went or even switch gyms. May seem extreme to some, but I don't want to be oogled out. Ogled out. I just want to do my workout and go home.
Yeah.
You're the asshole. Your guy friend is giving you awesome advice, and you're about to throw away a supportive gym partner with the idea that maybe these gym buffs don't have girlfriends and for
Mm-hmm.
some reason are more interested in you than the workout.
Right. Bro, that's everything we just said.
Yeah, it's
That's literally
it's
everything we just said, bro.
yeah, and the things that in today's society and even back then, like like it's just the fact that women at the gym, they want to work out. They do not want to be
They don't
eyed
want to be
at.
disturbed. They don't want to be. They don't want to be bothered. They don't want nobody to
Hmm.
just be. Oh, look at her while she's doing those squat thrusts, brother.
Exactly.
like, people go to the gym to work. I don't even like to be looked at. Like
Yeah.
I don't like, and people still look at them. Oh, look at this big, almost 300 pound motherfucker doing jumping jacks and shit. But but I ain't never had no issues with nobody like like pointing or laughing or nothing. Because, like you said, people are there to work out on their own. Because, hey, I'm not the only big fat motherfucker at the gym.
Hmm.
It's like the gym is the place for big fat motherfuckers so they can become little fat motherfuckers at some point. So,
Yeah.
nah, lady, you asshole lady. She's
Yeah.
that.
I mean, overall vote was asshole.
Yeah.
Um, and the things that to me, like whenever I was going to this gym, like there's certain gyms out there that are totally opposite of Planet Fitness and stuff like that,
Hmm.
where that people are very dedicated to working out,
Hmm.
and the things that this is in no way homosexual or anything like that or whatever. But guys, when they're working out in those type of gyms, they're looking at other guys to see
Yeah.
how much can they lift. It's
Yeah.
like it's a male ego thing as well. Like like, oh, I can
Hmm.
lift heavier than him,
Or
or
my muscles are bigger than him, than
or
his, or I could get bigger, or I want to look like him. Yeah.
yeah,
No, that's
yeah,
100%.
or the fact that they want to learn how they got into that shape. Like
Yeah.
majority of times, guys are talking to guys.
Yeah.
At the gym, and then like they then or like I said, certain gyms are different. Then they have like females are asking these guys for advice on how to like
Mhm.
lift a certain way, or it could be vice versa. Like because
Mhm.
certain guys want their butts to be better and
Yeah.
to look better or whatever, and it's just people are at the gym because they want to work out. We said this 100 times. We can keep saying
Yeah.
it. They're there to work out. They're not there to hook up.
Yeah.
If it happens, it will happen. But the things that we hate, people that work out hate whenever they just going into the gym to fuck off, to fuck
Yeah.
around and trying to hook up and shit. That happens at Planet Fitness. Like that, like and I'm not trying to knock
L
Planet Fitness like
Yeah,
that.
and I was say, luckily, it ain't never happened. Like, I ain't never seen it,
Yeah.
at least not when cause I go in every other, like, actual gym person is going.
Yeah.
So, I'm not people dick around and go in and like, "Oh, it's 1 in the afternoon," and naked, like, bro,
Yeah.
I'm in there like, well, I can't be in there at 5 AM no more, they changed the hours, but I'm in there early
Hmm.
when everybody else is in there, like, fucking working and shit, so,
Yeah.
no, yeah,
I mean,
100.
it's the gym that I go to or whatever. They have these moments like where like summer hits, so it's like they
Mhm.
allow like teenagers to come in and shit like that.
Yeah, that's
And
Planet Fitness too.
I get it. You want you want the kids to stay active and you want them to stay healthy and stuff like that, do something active during the summer instead of being bored. But the thing is that whenever that happens, it's the worst time to go to the gym because they are there to fuck around. They have something. They do have the ones that they are there to work out and shit.
Mhm. Yeah.
But it's just majority of the times they there to fuck off. And like I said, I'm not trying to down Planet Fitness or anything like that. Like we have a membership there. I love going there. It's just there's just certain times and there that they have dumbasses that go in there that do these things that aggravates the shit out of me because I'm trying to work out. I'm trying to use the machine,
Mhm.
and you're over there fucking off, or you're standing there not doing nothing.
And putting all that shit on the machine, like
Yeah,
put my fucking jacket in my gym bag and all this. Like, bro,
yeah.
get the fuck out the way. Like,
So
sir, are you using this machine? Not yet. Well, can I like use it before like
yeah, can I
so
get my reps in real quick?
yeah, while you're not using it?
So um,
Yeah.
it's just crazy.
Yeah,
But
stinky lady.
on to the next episode. Oh,
Hey,
episode, Jesus. On to the next story. I'm sorry.
smoke weed every day.
Am I the asshole for telling a girl I have been seeing that I won't skip the gym one day a week to see her more? Background info: I work out 6 to 7 days a week. I have been for 6.5 years, and well before she was part of my life. And in fact, my body is likely, though she never admitted, what attracted her in the first place. Lifting is my main hobby. Outside of working, currently 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday, normal hours 9 to 5 Monday through Fridays. It's really the only thing I consistently do on a daily basis. I love it. It makes me happy, and it's really the only hobby I have. By the time I get back from the gym, it's 8:39 p.m. and I'm tired and lay in bed with my cat and watch Netflix until I pass out. I hang out with her either Friday or Saturday night every week. So, this girl I have been seeing for about a year now brings up the other day how she's been getting weird vibes from people and her family about how I don't see her enough. She then transitions to, can you skip the gym one day a week to see me more? I think she already knew I wasn't going to do that. She knows me. She knows I don't skip unless I have to. But I told her no. And now she's been being a dick and ice cold for the past 3 days and giving shit about how she sees where my priorities are and how she's going to stop giving a fuck because that's what I want. I don't think I'm being unreasonable. As I said, it's really my only consistent hobby, and I even told her I'd never expect her to skip something weekly that she really cared about. I told her I could even understand if she wanted me to do it occasionally, but to expect me to do it once a week is ludicrous to me. I understand her intention for the question is just because she wants to see me more, which is great, but I don't think she should be treating me like such an asshole for telling her it's not really something I'm willing to do. Reddit, am I the asshole?
Oh, it's actually a fucking tough one. Uh, so my thing is, if you are interested in this girl, and you do want to make shit work with her, sacrifice a fucking day. Like you said, it's a hobby for you. Do you, if you're not a professional bodybuilder, professional weightlifter, professional powerlifter, professional athlete, or nothing, skipping one day won't work. If you want to be in a relationship, that's one thing you have to do called compromise, right?
Yeah.
You have to make compromises. I love playing video games, love it to death. And if I could, I'd play video games all day, every fucking day, 7 days a week for all 365 days in a year. But I can't because I have duties, I have responsibilities, I have a job. And outside of my job, I have this wonderful thing called a wife. So, in order to, put food on the table and to maintain a great relationship with my wife, some nights I skip video gaming because to me, my, you know, marriage is more important than a video game. Not to get a chance to game. Not saying that I like my wife told me, all right, you gotta quit video. Like she could say that, like how a lot of other women do. Say, hey, video games are childish, pro wrestling is childish, and all this stuff. Like, drop all of this shit and you spend every single waking moment with me. And that's all you'll ever need. You don't need a PlayStation. You don't need a gaming PC. You don't need none of that shit. Like me. So she could go their route. But the fact that all she's doing is asking you, like, hey, can we just get one more day a week? And you can't find it in your schedule anywhere to like try to rework it or go work out at a different time of the day. It's got to be like, for me, that's just a little bit rich. So I'm like, I'm probably leaning a little bit more towards that you are the asshole in this situation. Especially if, again, if you want to be with this woman and you want a relationship with this woman. Because newsflash, if this relationship doesn't work and the next woman that you try to get with, guess what she's gonna do? She's gonna say, hey, I'm really feeling you. I'm really falling for you, and I feel what we got going on, but 2 days a week just saying I would like to spend way more time with you, and it's gonna keep happening until you maybe miraculously and luckily find a woman one day who's gonna say, yeah, spending one night a week or 2 nights a week with me is enough.
Yeah.
Which, if a woman loves you, that's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I'm leaning, the husband in me is leaning a little bit more towards you are the asshole.
Yeah. My opinion, this motherfucker's an asshole. Reason why is because the things that okay, I get it. You are working out. This is what you've been doing for 6.5 years, from what he said, before they met each other. But you've been dating. You started dating this girl, and it's been a year. She dealt with this shit for a year. She's tired. She's had enough of it. You know, just like you said with the whole gaming thing. We are both gamers. But the thing is that whenever you're in a relationship, you have to compromise. You have to make time to spend with the other person. Like, for me, like, I love gaming, like you said. I have to work as well, but the thing is that I'm not going to work and then coming home and gaming every single day. You know, there's certain days that I schedule to stream, and then there's days where that me and her spend time together. Regardless, if we not even doing anything, it's just you spend like quality time with your other person. Especially like for me, it's my wife. Like she's not one to tell me that, oh no, I can't game or anything like that. It's just sometimes there's days that I'm scheduled to stream and I have adult shit to do. Like go to the grocery store, or we got to go somewhere, got to go pick up cat litter, cat food, or like we ran out of toilet paper or some shit that we missed because the fact that we like we went to the Costco and forgot that, oh, we need to get this. And there's not enough time in the day to do all that and then come game without wearing yourself out. So the thing is that she's not being unreasonable. She's asking for one more day.
One more day, man.
So why not pick, like he said, he just spends with her Saturday night. So apparently he's working out during the day or whatever. Like, what the fuck are you doing on a Saturday? Right. Well, I think he says he works Monday through Saturday, right? Let me double check that. Outside of working, currently 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. So basically he's working Monday through Saturday. And then from Monday through Saturday, I guess he works out after he gets off. But the thing is that she's
asking, in the fucking morning.
Yeah. Go in the morning. What about the Sunday? Because apparently all he says that he sees her like they just hang out with her either Friday or Saturday night every week. Dude, Like if you are that dedicated to working out, okay, I get it. That's fine. She's accepting you doing that, but she's asking for one more day. What are you doing
Yeah.
Sunday? What the fuck are you doing
Right.
Sunday? Use like have that day for you and her. Like on Sundays, that's the majority of times. Saturdays and Sundays are me and my wife. That's it. The
Yeah.
majority of times I don't stream Saturday or Sundays. Like whenever we have a downtime, and if she, wants to do her thing, I'll get on the game. I'm not scheduling to stream on the Saturday or Sunday, knowing the fact that that's our quality time together. You know
Hmm.
that is reserved for me and her. If I have that time to game, I'll game. So it's the same thing for him. If he has that time to work out, then use that time to go work out or whatever. But what the
Yeah.
fuck are you doing on a Sunday? Apparently, working out all throughout the hours, because all
Right.
you doing is just seeing her Friday or Saturday night once a week. That's fucking stupid. That's fucking ridiculous. You're in a
Yeah.
relationship. You have to compromise. Tone it down, or like you said, go work out early in the morning. Y'all not gonna do shit early in the morning. Like
Nope.
you could go work out at 5:30 in the morning. 5 o'clock in the morning. Get that early workout session, and then you have time to spend with her. Like it's not
Or
that
shit.
fucking hard.
Fuck, in the fucking find out what she's doing in the morning, and if working out in the morning don't work for you, just one fucking day out the week. Like, hey, let's wake up. Let's go get breakfast,
Yeah.
bro. Like something. Like this dude just seemed like he rigid and want everything his way. So you know what? You convinced me. Yeah, he an asshole. I ain't leaning no more. I'm hard asshole now.
Yeah. Um, he has a little edit. So it says, um, TLDR basically says that too long didn't read for those who like don't want to read like long stuff. Um, One, I asked her if she'd like to join my gym and see each other more often that way. That's no that
No,
you don't like we
no,
said before. You go to go work out. Majority of times you're not fucking there to socialize.
right.
You know, like there's like if you're working out with a partner or whatever, there's in that in between sessions or that y'all chat a little bit, but you're not
Mm-hmm.
having full blown conversations while you're
Yeah.
working out.
Working out is not a quality time. It's not a
Yeah.
date.
Um, to join to see other more often that way. She pretty much said no, and it'll be pathetic to join my gym and force me to hang out with her. Yeah, you're forcing her to do this
Hmm.
to hang out with her. Two, I asked what a day that would. I hate that how people write. I asked what day that would work for her is, or what would work for her in general, and she read it 30 minutes ago and didn't respond. She responded as I was typing this and said nothing because now I know it won't make you happy. I'm not forcing you to want to see me. I thought you would want to, but I was wrong. Exactly. Like
Hmm.
she basically wants that's common knowledge. Like she basically wants a boyfriend that's want to see her, want to spend
Yeah.
time with her. It it does not have to be said. It does not have to be
Yeah.
and the things that it's going to upset you because if she says a certain day or whatever, you don't want to do it because the things that you already have your schedule, planned out of what to do and all this stuff. So it's
Yeah.
like you feel like it's a burden to you that you having to spend time. It's like she wants you to be able
Mhm.
to want to spend time with her,
Yeah.
and that's with every relationship. Like, is if you don't want to spend time with her, you're wasting her fucking time.
Yeah. 100%, man.
She says in the third one, she works out at Planet Fitness, and that really isn't an option for me. I've gone there to meet up with her a couple of times, and they set that dumbass alarm off for no reason. No, you're like,
Everything makes sense now. You're a fucking beefhead. You're a fucking meathead. Th- 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 I didn't want to assume that, but now you're a fucking lunk. Fucking lunk alarm setting off piece of shit.
and
Yeah. That's why you don't. That's why you probably don't even want a girlfriend no way. What's the shit the motherfucker who fell in love with himself.
uh,
Narcissist.
yeah,
Yeah, that's you. you're narcissist, bro.
Yeah,
You like the only person you have an interest in is in yourself, in
yeah.
your reflection. So yeah, everything makes sense now. Leave that woman alone. Quit
Yeah.
wasting her time,
I mean,
bro.
even in the first sentence of this fucking post, he says, "My body is likely, though she never admitted,
Hmm.
is what attracted her to
Yeah.
me in the first place."
No, she is Matrix dodging a bullet.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. Majority of times, it's a sexual attraction. You're always sexually attracted to somebody. Majority of the times,
Hmm.
sometimes people are attracted to their personality and stuff like that, but majority of times, it's attraction, like
Yeah,
physical attraction.
physical attraction. Yeah, you see somebody like, ooh,
Yeah,
that person is cute and kind of hot. Let me go talk to you. Then when you start talking to that person, like in this case, you start getting to know them. Like, okay, this person ain't shit. So my physical attraction to them is just that. I'm not attracting them for anything outside of that, and that shit doesn't work.
yeah,
So no, she's dodging a bullet. Yes, sir. You the asshole. Get the fuck off our Reddit.
yeah.
Yeah.
It says edit number 2 update. We got an update, guys. Took a lot of the advice I was given here from both sides. I know I responded to more people saying, not the asshole, than you're the asshole. But that was mainly me trying to follow Rule 3 and accepting that the majority thinks I am the asshole. Anyway, I took the advice I was given and I'm going to be working on finding days throughout the week that she isn't working where we can meet up and grab some food or really do anything after I work out. Also, going to try to integrate Sunday as a day to do something with her, regardless of what it is. Exactly. Like I said, what the fuck are you
Yeah.
doing on Sunday?
Right.
Like, you are not working out fucking 24/7 on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Fucking rest day, bro.
Tom,
Bodybuilding competition on ESPN 5, bro. I can't miss it. It's all day.
even he said it right here that, um, let's see, to do something. Wait, where is it? She isn't working where we can meet up and grab some food or really do anything after I work out. He's still
Working out.
working out. Like, it's, I get it. I get it. Like,
Mm.
okay, you working out. Let's say you give her the Sunday, and then the other 6 days y'all are hanging out after you work out. That's understandable. That's somewhat understandable. That's somewhat kind of
You, you still an asshole, bro.
redeemable in a way, but still not that much. Uh,
Right.
Top comment: you're the asshole. You've been dating this woman a year, but she's not your girlfriend. She's just a girl you've been seeing. If your priorities are lifting things up and putting them down over spending time with a living, breathing person who cares about you, just end it. Exactly. Like,
That's the most sound advice I've heard all year.
yeah. Somebody said this as well. You're the asshole. She wants you to skip one day a week when you admit that you go nearly every day. It's not an unreasonable request. Honestly, I see where your priorities are too, and they aren't with her. She's asking
Yep.
for one day of your time. This isn't a I do this once a week and she's asking me to skip out on it. You're doing this every day for multiple hours, such that there is almost no time for anyone else but you in your schedule. Like,
Mhm.
exactly, like you. This dude aggravates the shit out of me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. He's selfish as shit.
Yeah, like, it's all about him. And something that made sense. Like, somebody said, a girl you've been seeing. I don't think he said girlfriend at all
Yeah.
throughout this post. Um, I work out since I've been to
I just been dating.
and well, the title says for telling a girl I've been seeing. Y'all been dating
Yeah.
for a year.
Yeah.
Technically you're a boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah.
So
But he can't rip himself away from the gym to even say that, hey, that's my girlfriend.
yeah, I
He
mean,
said he has his own girlfriend. His reflection is his girlfriend. Yeah.
yeah,
That
it's
that
himself.
kind of guy, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, overall vote was asshole. Uh,
Asshole, yeah.
I mean,
Damn, we have way more assholes. Usually we don't have this many
exactly.
assholes, bro.
I, I, I,
Damn.
all I did was read the titles, and I'm like, this seems interesting. So,
Damn, yeah. Six
let's see.
episode. Yeah, asshole heavy over here.
I think we got two more stories left, and that's it.
All right.
So,
Get it.
on to the next one. Am I the asshole for not stopping my workout to give someone the treadmill? I live in a building that is mostly college students, but I am not a college student. I'm 26 male. The building has a nice gym, but only has two treadmills for some reason. So I got a feeling like it's an apartment building where that it's a
Yeah.
small gym,
Hmm.
which is weird for two treadmills. But then again, the apartments that me and my wife had stayed in did only have like two treadmills, like two or three treadmills. That's it. So it's like a small.
Yeah,
I mean, they
yeah.
don't need
They're
the
not like
big one.
they're not like big ass commercial gyms and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I work out every morning, and part of my workout is the treadmill. I usually run for more than an hour, but will take a break to give a chance for other people to use it. I take at least 15 minutes to give a chance for other people in the gym to hop on. That is very reasonable. I mean, he's not hogging the shit. He's waiting. He's giving people 15 minutes to jump on if they want, if they need to use it. Last week, after I had just started my treadmill for the second time, a girl walked into the gym and asked me how much time I had left. I said I had a while left. She left in a huff. Edit, the way she asked right off the bat was very rude. This morning, the girl came up to me again and asked, this time, what was that? Did you click something?
No.
That was weird. I had a noise in my background.
Mm.
Sounded like somebody texted or something. I don't
No, it wasn't me.
know. It sounded like somebody was that joined the Discord, but that didn't happen.
Oh.
All right. Sorry. Back to it. This morning, the girl came up to me again uh, and asked. This time, it was my first time on the treadmill today, and I've been on for 2 minutes. I was a little more annoyed and said, "I just started. I'll be done when I'm done. Please don't ask again." She stormed out of the gym and came back minutes later with a desk worker who I supervise. She goes, "That's the man who was mean to me. I don't even know what he's doing because he's old." My desk worker said, "That's my boss. He works and lives here. I don't know what to tell you other than wait your turn." The girl goes, "Are you serious? That's unacceptable," and walked off. Am I the asshole? My rationale is that the students have access to the campus gym included in their tuition that is huge, has dozens of treadmills, and is right across the street from our building. I do not have access to the campus gym as it is expensive for not students and has very limited hours. Edit, there is no rule on how long you can use a machine. She did ask the other person, different people each time as well. To whoever had a Reddit cares message sent to me, grow up. To whoever had a Reddit cares message sent to me, I don't know. I guess people were sending him messages or whatever, and they were rude. But I do not think he's the asshole.
No. And like I said, this I don't know. This kind of sound made up, but it could still be something true. It sounds like maybe it's someone older like us who's just annoyed with college kids and
But
made up a
he's
scenario. But it still could sound like it is something that could happen. But he's still not the asshole.
he's 26 years old.
Yeah,
She called him old.
yeah.
So this has to
That's
be
why
like a.
that's why I think it's made up still.
It could be, but
Or unless unless he's a horrible looking 26-year-old.
yeah, I mean, we're gonna take this as face value as it's
Yeah,
real, so
real. So yeah,
because
but
there are Reddit stories out there that are
yeah,
very
very
fake. So
yeah. I'm still leaning toward not the asshole. It's like
yeah,
yeah, like maybe she's someone like super young who doesn't know proper gym etiquette yet, and like if you ask somebody, hey, how long you gonna be on there? Hey, all right, just hey, if you can, or if you feel like it when you're done, can you just come grab me so I can get on it next, or want nobody else get on, you know, something, But no, I don't think that person is the asshole. And
yeah.
so for her to go up to a desk worker and be like, "Hey, big mean old guy was being big mean and old to me," and just yeah, get out of here, kid.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. He gave other people time after he did his workout. That's the
Mm,
same thing. Like if you go to any gym, say that
mhm.
I'm on the treadmill, um, I'm not doing an hour, but if I'm on it, but I'm if I would like to, if there's limited machines, like okay, like let's just say for instance, if there's only 2 treadmills in there, I'm not gonna
Mhm.
be an asshole and take up a lot of time on this treadmill. Like if I want to get multiple times on this, I'll do what he would done. Do like my hour or whatever that he's doing.
Mhm.
Take a break, go do something else or whatever. Give other people a chance, and then if they don't, like if there's an opening, get back on it. You know,
Yeah.
um, the things that I feel that this girl's entitled and that
Mhm.
feels that oh, it's my turn to use it. Get off. You know,
Right.
and the things that she didn't just did it to him. She asked other people
Other
that
people,
the other person
yeah.
that was on the treadmill as well. So it's like if you're using, here's a little gym etiquette. Whenever you are using a machine, or if you're waiting to use a machine, people wait to use their turn, or you go up to them and be like, ask them nicely, like, hey, how many sets you got left? Like, I just want to know because I would like to use the machine after you.
Mhm.
And then they'll either tell you, like, yeah, I got a couple of sets left or whatever, and then that's fine. Or if they're doing like long, repetitious reps on that, and you feel that not having to remove a lot of weights back and forth, that does take up a lot of time and energy. Um, Ask them if you could join them, like to get your reps in so that you could just move on. Because say like you just got 3 reps to do, and then he's doing like like the 10, 9, 8, like the countdown reps where that they're doing multiple reps and they're decreasing as they go.
Mhm.
Um, Ask them if they could join you. Like if you could join them, like just to do like 3 reps using the same weights or not that many weights or whatever. And majority of times they'll say yes, but if they don't feel like it, just wait your turn and just be like,
Yeah.
okay, just let me know when you're done so I can jump on this so that um, no one else takes it because like I would like to use this machine. So and
Mhm.
then don't be a dumbass and
Yeah.
be like, go to another machine, and then he's done and you're finished up on that. Don't be an asshole and claim that machine because the fact that you're not finished with your set on this machine is like you got to wait your turn again. So
Yeah.
top comment, not the asshole, not the asshole, calling a 26-year-old as old suggests this student is an entitled brat who expects the world to roll over and give them everything they want. Did they also hassle the other person using the other treadmill at the same time, or just trying to push you off because you're old? OP commented, she asked the other person both times, 2 separate people, but did not have the same reaction to them. Uh, yeah, there's another thing. Info, is there a rule about length of time on a piece of equipment? If so, how long is that length of time?
Yeah.
OP says there's no rule about how long to use the machine. So yeah, I mean, if there's no set time and rules for that, then he does
Yeah.
it.
Have
If
at
he
it.
wants to
Yeah.
go,
Ain't gotta go nowhere.
if he wants to run an hour and a half, 2 hours on the machine, which is ridiculously and crazy, but I know people can do that
Some people do that. Yeah.
because they run marathons and shit. Leave
Mhm.
them be. Like or ask him like, "Hey, how long you got left?" and then wait your turn. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's being respectful. He's doing an hour, and then he's getting off, letting other people on, and then going back on if no one else is using it. There's no asshole material from him. He's doing the correct thing to do.
Yeah.
So, um, overall vote is not the asshole.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And to our last story.
All right.
Um, okay. Am I the asshole for wanting my husband to postpone his workout to care for our baby? I didn't read this yet, and
Mm.
I already see if they're the asshole or not the asshole. So, um, I can't wait to see what the story has entailed.
Yeah.
My husband, 26 male, and I, 25 female, have a 9 week old baby. After the first month or so, I took on full responsibility for the night feeds. This makes sense since I am exclusively breastfeeding, and I think there's no reason why we both should have our sleep interrupted when there's not much my husband can add to that equation. To compensate, my husband usually takes the baby in the early mornings with a pumped bottle of milk so I can get a few extra hours of sleep. Although this arrangement does work, the lack of sleep has been taking its toll on my mental health recently. In addition, although my husband is a great and very present dad 99% of the time, there have been multiple occasions very recently in which I have felt I am being treated as the default parent. He has agreed that he needs to be more considerate about automatically assuming that I will take care of the baby if he wants needs to do something else. This morning I was particularly exhausted after a difficult night and told my husband I was at my limit and needed a serious break for a few hours. He said no problem. However, about half an hour later, he told me he was going to the gym with his friends and would be back in a few hours. I immediately got very upset and said I couldn't believe he was saying this after the conversations we had just had. He said going to the gym was important for his mental and physical health, so he needed to go. I said I really needed a break now and asked if he could at least go later, for example, in the evening, so I could get a proper break first. He said I needed to be more flexible, that he would over taking care of the baby as soon as he was home, and that I could just rely on his mother to help out for a few hours. We live with my in laws and went anyway. I feel very unsupported and alone. His mother is very helpful, but she has her own responsibilities, and I feel I can't exactly uh, contact ask her to contact nap with the baby for 3 hours while I relax and unwind. I appreciate that mental and physical health are important for new dads as well as new moms. So, am I the asshole for wanting my husband to delay his workout for my benefit?
Nah, she not. Um, bro, right, help your wife, and not like, bro. Look after your child, man. It's your fucking child. You're not babysitting, okay? You're taking care of your own child. It's not babysitting. Give your wife a break. Yeah, working out may be important for your physical and mental health too, but at this point in time, she needs you for her physical and mental health as well. So my vote is not the asshole.
Yeah, I agree. Not the asshole at all. The thing is that their routine seems to be that she uh, takes care of him at night, I
Mm-hmm.
think, from what I read correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, my husband usually takes the baby in the early mornings with a pumped bottle of milk, so you get. So yeah, like that. Nothing is changing, and the things that apparently she might have been up all night with the baby.
Yeah.
So the things that he has his time to sleep already. He's well
Mm-hmm.
rested, so help her out. Like
Yeah.
she's not asking this every day. She's not.
Just for one time.
Yeah, like for one time. And the things that you have that responsibility of a father to help take care of this baby, because the things that, one, you didn't carry that baby for 9 fucking months. 2, you didn't have this fucking human pushing out your body. 3, she might have postpartum depression or whatever that, like whatever it is that she's going through. So the thing is that the least you can do is be there to help take care of that child, because one, that is your fucking child. It has nothing. You're not a single person. You're not just in a relationship. You are responsible for another human being. Y'all are splitting the help. Y'all both help. Y'all supposed to be there to help each other out. She's done her part. Apparently, she had a rough night. She just wants extra hours to sleep. Like, what about her mental health and physical health as well? You are able to leave, but she can't. Like, you couldn't push your work out back.
She can't take a break from being a parent.
Yeah.
So
like, apparently it seems that he's there at certain times for that baby to help out.
Then she said he going to work out with his friends, like.
And the things that, and then he puts that thing like, ask him, like my mom to
put
help.
it off on his mom. Ask my mom.
No, sir. Regardless if they are living with the in-laws or not or whatever, that baby is not the in-laws' responsibility. It is your responsibility as a man, as a father, to be there for that child and your wife when they need it. Be a fucking man about it.
There you go.
Yes, mental health and physical health is, everybody needs that break. Everybody needs to have, take care of that shit. But the thing is that it's not like you're losing your fucking shit right now. She's losing her shit. She needs this fucking break. She's asking just for a couple of more hours so that she can fucking rest. And then you can go do whatever. It's not hard. So it's like, what happened? Like, what happened to that schedule where that she was feeding the baby at night, and pumping milk and all that shit, and you were supposed to take care of that shit in the morning, help feed the baby in the morning. What happened? Like, so it seems that whenever it's convenient for him, he'll help out. But whenever it's not and it's a inconvenience for him, he's not one to be there for his wife and his child.
Right.
So she's not the asshole. He's the asshole for
big asshole
for doing that. Like, you could have, like, if you wanted to go work out with your friends, that's fine. Plan a different time. Say, hey guys, I got to take care, help take care of the baby. Can we do this later on in the afternoon or something, to where that,
or I can catch y'all another day if y'all absolutely got to go this morning.
Yeah,
I can just catch y'all another day, because so he's 26. I'm guessing his friends are around the same age too, and they may not have those same responsibilities that you do. They may not be husbands. They may not be fathers. So you can't move like them anymore. If they are single, childless dudes, like, you can't move. You don't have that same freedom that they do to move the way that they do, because now you're a husband and you're a father, unless they're shitty men too, and they're running out on their responsibilities as well. But it's just something you, going back to one of their other stories, it's just something you got to do. It's it comes with the territory of being a husband and the territory of being a dad. So yes.
I mean, you made that choice. You made that choice to be in a relationship, get married, and have a baby.
And have a child.
That you made that choice, because she didn't have that baby by herself. I mean, technically she gave birth by herself, but in creating that baby, you stuck your dick in her, and your sperm swam and attached to an egg, and y'all created a fucking human being.
Yeah.
And that was your choice to do that. That was your choice to get married and have a fucking child. If you didn't want to have a child, y'all would have took every precautions to not have a child at this age. So the things that I know, there's been research about, I was listening to another podcast as well, and it talks about like how certain people aren't fully matured fully developed as an adult until like they're like 23, 24, 25, and sometimes it depends on the person,
Yeah.
a lot older. And the things that, dude, like I really didn't technically really didn't grow up completely until I was fucking 30, you know?
Mm.
So it's like the things that it seems like he's still living that young age where that he feels that it's not fully his responsibility.
Yeah.
And but the thing is that you need to pick that up, bro. Like you decide to have this kid at a young age. 26, I still believe is somewhat still young. Like in nowadays,
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
it is young. I mean, like back in the day, people were fucking having kids at 16 and shit. Like like, and that was like a normal thing, you know. But you made that choice as to be a father. You're a father now. You're married. You have a wife. She's asking for help.
Yeah.
Help her. That's all you gotta do is help her. A couple of hours. That's not gonna fucking kill you. Apparently, she's very understanding. Apparently, it looks like she does more of the baby watching than he does.
Yeah.
And if
Probably
that's
his mom too.
yeah,
Sound like his mom do more baby watching him.
you should not go to your mother or your
Don't be
father.
pushing that shit off on your parents, man.
Exactly.
Not all. Like, okay, like when, hey, mom, dad, can y'all, keep the kid while we go have a date night? Every
Exactly.
once in a while, yeah. But oh yeah, just give the baby to my mom. She'll handle it while I go work out with my bros. Like,
That
fuck out of here.
shit aggravates the fuck out of me. Like men that people that don't fucking take responsibilities for their actions. It bothers the fuck out of me, especially whenever, like, even just to get off topic real quick, it's like whenever people are gaslighting the situation, whenever they make it feel like they're the victim and all that shit. Like, take fucking responsibility.
Yeah.
Take a step back, realize, okay, why the fuck did we get to this problem? Am I the issue here? Even if I feel like I'm not the problem, look at it from both sides and see what the fuck is going on. Take responsibility for your actions. Take responsibility for what you said. Be a fucking decent human being and do that shit. Stop playing the fucking blame game. If it's your fault, it's your fault. Take responsibility. If I did something wrong, I will admit it. I will say that I'm fucking wrong. I fucked up. That's my fault. I will try to do better next time. If it's a character flaw of me, I'm going to try my best to fix that issue. If I can't fix it completely, at least I'm trying. At least I acknowledge that's what's going on, But then again, we're at this age where that we know these things, and then
we're emotionally intelligent now.
Yeah.
So
we've been through all that. But listen, from our experience, we know that at that age, you feel that you're in the right and they're in the wrong. That's a recipe for disaster, no matter what.
every time, yeah.
So it's like you have to open up your mind and realize, hey, I need to take responsibility. So she's not the asshole. He's the asshole. Top comment, not the asshole. And your husband needs to step up.
There you go.
Husband can suck it on needing this for his mental and physical health. He is getting a full night of sleep each night because his angel of a wife is willing to take on the full burden of sleep deprivation for 9 solid weeks. Sleep deprivation is categorized as torture. She is willing. Oh, why the hell did I close that? She is willing undergoing torture for him so he can sleep at night, and he somehow thinks his mental and physical health comes before hers. That is a flaming pile of selfish bullshit. He is treating her as the default parent and thinks he gets cookies for putting in any effort. His job should be to take care of the baby solo for at least 5 hours a day so she can get a solid chunk of sleep before she gets too exhausted and drops the baby. Wait, somebody said something too right here. shit, where it went. Not to mention, he seemed perfectly fine with her sacrificing her sleep immediately after birth, aka a full medical procedure she needs to heal from. His gains are priority, but her well-being is not, apparently. Not the asshole. You weren't forbidding him from the gym completely, just asking him to go at a time that worked better for the family. Since he was changing the plans, he should have made the alternate childcare arrangements. I'm going to the gym, ask my mom for help is a very different statement from I'm going to the gym and I've already talked to mom who will watch baby while I'm out. The first one dumps more mental load on you by forcing you to plan for childcare and navigate a potentially inconvenient conversation with your mother-in-law. The second takes all that work off your plate and actually allows you to relax. Honestly, all the stuff about his mental and physical health is kind of irrelevant in this situation. There were several options to get his gym time in and not shaft you on sleep, and he chose none of them because he assumed you just pick up his slack. Not cool.
Yeah.
So,
not cool at all.
Not cool at all. Like, she's not the asshole. He's the asshole. Mm-hmm. That's what we have. That's a verdict.
Not the asshole.
Yeah. So
you're a good lady.
Yeah. You're an amazing mother, and you deserve your flowers, and you deserve to think twice about this fucking relationship before it gets even worse. Mm-hmm. So I hope everything works out well. I hope he realized what the fuck he did.
Yeah.
And mans the fuck up. So, but yeah, I mean, workouts. Some are assholes, and actually, a lot of these are assholes that
work. A lot more asshole.
That was a first. Like I said, I read most. I didn't read most of them. I just read some of them to get the title and. They realized that we had majority assholes to us, not assholes.
But you know, it kind of makes sense because a lot of those like super duper buff gym bro dudes are assholes. So yeah, it all kind of makes sense.
I mean, we can equate that to basically just working out is technically it's a hobby as well. You know, like some people take it as a hobby, and we compare that to our gaming. And the things that you have to make time for everybody. You know, if you want to be in a relationship or find somebody that is just like you and have the same thing, because the things that later on, you're going to want something more and they're not going to want the same thing. So, but yeah, this has been a great episode. I mean, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, be sure to hit the subscribe button, guys. Hit the like button as well, and leave us your comments on what you think as well. I think this.
Tell Mr. GB happy birthday in the comments.
And thank you for those who are saying that. So, but yeah, we will be back. I think maybe for one more episode this month, or it will be the next month. So. We're kind of busy this month as well, and with our schedule, we'll try to give y'all another episode this month. But if not, enjoy this episode. Take your time listening to it. But as always, guys, y'all take care of yourselves. Get your mental health in check, and take care of yourselves. From me, Mr. GB, and Slim, G Slim. Thank you for joining us on the Insightful Friends podcast, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Take care.
Peace.
Peace out.